Joe Kiefer Lucas, Bar Perlu. Today talking about the drink that doesn't really need to be discussed. It's one of the top tier drinks that everyone knows, Margarita. The reason I'm talking about it today is that it is the drink that set me down the rabbit hole of classic cocktails. There's a lot of different things you can do with margaritas, a lot of different paths you can go down, and a lot of bastardizations. Different fruit flavorings, blended, all of that stuff I don't do. I don't mess around with. If you enjoy that, great, but I don't do that here. Looking at the history of the drink, it is a sidecar with tequila instead of brandy, lime instead of lemon, and that's really it. A lime garnish instead of an orange zest garnish. At the time, there were loads more classifications for drinks than there are today. There weren't just sours or stirred. There were a variety of sours, one of them being the Daisy. And what the Daisy was a sour with an adjunct sweetening liqueur instead of just a simple syrup. And Daisy, in Spanish, is a margarita. The other component is salt, the salt rim. It's the standard. I always ask people if they want it, great. There are some bartenders who think that it's self-bastardization. I don't really care. I want to make the drink that people want. And a little bit of salt helps. The tequila has a salinity to it, so salt is a natural pairing. You don't want to overdo it, but it works. It makes sense. Unlike, say, a sugar rim in a sidecar, which sugar rims are just gross, so don't do that. Own personal belief. So, instead of just lining the top of a glass with a lime or citrus to get your salt to attach, I think it's a bit prettier to do it on the side, and it also, if people don't want that salt on every sip, they can avoid it. So, there's that. Get that out of the way. So we're going to do ounce, just under an ounce, but an ounce of lime juice. Again, this is a finicky thing that I have that really shouldn't trouble you whatsoever. 1 ounce of lime, just a quick splash of regular simple syrup, 3/4 bowls. It is the cheap triple sec you'll find. It is the triple sec you get in an $8 margarita. If you want to be historically accurate and get Cointreau, cool, I'm all for that. But like a lot of things, Cointreau is now much more expensive than it was back in the day. It's going to cost more. If you want that, fully endorse it. Do just 3/4 of an ounce. And then just shy, again, finicky thing, of 2 ounces of tequila. Go for a full 2 ounces if you want. Drop down to 1.75 ounces. Doesn't really matter that much. That's going to come down to personal preference. Alright. Add a little bit to the glass beforehand. Get it chilled a bit. And shake. If you're serving drinks on the rocks, you don't have to shake your drinks as fully as, say, if you're serving neat or sans rocks, because it will continue to dilute and keep chilled in the glass over the ice cubes. Also, because I'm serving it over ice, I'm not going to fine strain it. A few ice shards in there, you're not going to notice it amongst all the other ice cubes. Another maybe, outside of cocktail nerddom, probably not, controversial aspect is the lime wedge. Again, I do it because that's what people expect. That's what makes it look prettier. But one issue is that people will automatically squeeze lime in there just because they think it needs that souring aspect. It shouldn't need it. Feel free to use it if you want, but you need to try to sip before you squeeze it in. All right, margarita.